back with another week of Married at First Sight. Unless this is the last, this is the last week, because next week is D-Day, Decision Day. Whew, yes. So again, it's Married at First Sight, season 11, episode 15. Again, I'm Blythe.
And I'm Brandon. And if you haven't done so already, join the B&B fam, okay? Yes. Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you get post notifications so you know whenever we drop new content. Hit that like button, okay? Smash the like button and hop in the comments. Let us know what you think about what's going on with these couples. It's getting close to doomsday. It's getting hot and heavy. Let us know how you feel, and we will get in the comments and interact with you guys, all right? Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and get right into it.
All right, let's go. Amelia and Bennett. Whew. Well, they definitely had an interesting episode. These last few days coming up before, we ended with everyone the night before going off for Decision Day, right?
Right.
So, they opened up, of course, good as usual. Everyone talked with their friends this week. Mm-hmm. And Bennett had a talk with two of his friends, and Amelia had a talk with her two friends. What did you think about the conversation with Bennett and his friends?
That was interesting. So,
it was.
The one guy kind of seemed a little bit more level-headed. He was kind of, looking at both sides of it. Yeah. Okay, there's some cons. True. Okay, but there's some potential pros.
Right,
you guys look together. The other guy was just all the way over here.
I was surprised.
Like, he was going hard. He was just like, no, you don't know this person. You don't know this person. You just met this person. You guys haven't experienced, any hardships or any troubles, so you don't really know the person until you know how they are going through hardships. So
yeah, I was surprised. I thought that both of their friends and family were pretty sold out on both of them, they're good. So I was surprised by that point of view from his friend.
Yeah, he had some points.
He did. I was just about to say, it wasn't a total bad thing. He did have some good, perspective and good points. So it's not like it was totally bad or anything.
Yeah. But I would argue, when you're talking about marriage, normally you're not going to go through, the heaviest stuff in life before the marriage. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
I guess though, maybe if someone's dated for so many years before getting married, it could possibly have, occurred.
You have a higher chance of maybe, you guys have gone through some difficult stuff, but I would argue that they have been through some challenging stuff. The whole experiment as a whole,
that's true.
I think is something that's difficult. And then COVID,
the quarantine,
you guys went through, that's a once in a generation type thing.
Yeah.
So they have gone through some difficult things together, and the fact that they were able to stick together. Some people freaked out during COVID. Yeah. Some of the other couples freaked out and didn't make it through COVID. So they have made it through something difficult.
I guess he's probably just looking at your average couple type stuff. You're right, that is abnormal and different. I think he's looking at kind of the average everyday couple stuff. And like you said, whatever, that just may not even happen until years into marriage anyways. You just can't really.
You can't.
You can't really say, this is when this, that, and the third is happening.
When you're deciding, you're deciding to marry somebody, you can't base it off of, all right, I have to see them in a just life-changing, shattering, are they attractive to me? Are they, are we somewhat compatible? Mm-hmm. Do our dreams and our desires and things like that? That's the kind of stuff that you have to look at, and you make that decision. You just don't know. Marriage, you can't know everything going into marriage. It's a decision. Right. Okay, no matter what comes, we're dedicated to each other, and we're going to stick together through it.
Well, Amelia, on the other hand, she had some friends over, and they did a virtual tarot card reading or something.
That was
okay.
That was so bogus.
I know. I was like, okay.
Not even.
So she just did read her cards. Go ahead. What?
Besides the fact that I don't believe in any of that. Yeah. She didn't even really sell it good. It was just you just picked some cards and read off some generic stuff that would apply to anybody.
Normally the person picks the cards. I kind of thought it was they picked the cards I don't know what that stuff is, but I thought it was kind of like whatever they put their hand on. I don't know, whatever. Then the thing just dropped. The video call just dropped. Like,
So she really wasn't. She was bootleg all the way through and through.
Child.
The bootleg.
COVID. They just.
You're right. Coming out the woodworks during COVID. Oh yeah, I've got virtual tarot sessions.
Right, but I guess there's always been, the psychic hotlines. That's been for years. I remember.
You're right.
Call Miss Cleo.
Who was it? Dave Chappelle would call it the educated guest hotline. That's all that is.
Answers some questions.
Right, the educated guest.
Right. But anyways, moving on from that, so Amelia and Bennett, wow. Bennett had said it seemed like a romantic night. Remember they had dinner. It was a night in. He had, remember the balloons with their letters. It was cute. Had us up with the balloons. Just a nice little evening in. She was wearing one of his props from his plays, one of the crowns. Anyways, it started out just like a beautiful romantic evening. And then the conversation
went all the way left.
Yeah, Amelia, she really threw me. I was like, what? So she was like, oh boy, they were just talking about marriage, how it's going, where they're at, and then she's like, yeah, I never really thought I was ready for marriage. I just thought it'd be cool to be on a reality TV show.
Amelia, what made you fix your mouth to say something like that the night before decision day?
Yeah, she threw me with that. I was like, wait a minute. I've been like for them the whole time. Then I'm like, if she's been playing this the whole time, like, wait a minute.
And what I will say is, I said that at the beginning.
Yeah.
I said when she came in with all the circus and the unicorns and the big floppy hats and stuff, I was like, I had my doubts about her because I feel like she is just on here because she wants to be on a reality show and she thinks it's, a fun life adventure for her to have. I definitely had that feeling.
Yeah.
Now, over the course of the show, they kind of dispelled that because, and I still feel like that was her original purpose, but I do think that they just happened to have been really matched together really well.
That's right.
So I do think
good connection, everything.
I do think she fell for him. I do think it's genuine at this point.
Okay.
But the night before decision day is not the time to bring that out. That's like a 10-year later.
That's like 10 years later. Babe. Right.
That sure was crazy. I didn't even think I was going to really be serious about it in the first place. But I'm glad I fell for you after our 10-year anniversary. Not the night before decision day.
You could tell that through Bennett too.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, and he said, remember on his confessional, he was like, I did sign up for this looking for someone. I was ready to get married. I was looking for love.
Right.
Yeah, I don't blame him either. I don't know.
I mean, I think he knows that, I think he feels that Amelia does have feelings for him at this point, but it does give you that uncertainty because, like, this is not just, we're staying in New Orleans, and I mean, you know what I mean? If things don't work out, I'm gonna just go back. Like, this is him uprooting everything and moving his whole life to Virginia. So I don't want to hear that the night before decision day. Like, that causes that uncertainty to, like...
Right. On top of the fact that his friends are already questioning the relationship.
Like, this can't be a joke to you. Like, I'm uprooting my whole life.
Right.
So, that's interesting, man. Like, this is like the first real conflict.
That is so true.
For Amelia and Bennett.
Yeah. And this is the first time they just really threw me like that. I'm going to be honest. I was like, whoa.
Now, what I will say is that I have my, I have my skepticism. Like, what's this production?
Oh, okay.
What's this production? Because, they have to, try to build up some suspense going into decision day. Because, I mean, he's already in the process of moving to Virginia. So, for all intents and purposes, the suspense is completely gone for them. But I feel like production said, all right, Amelia, we gotta give some suspense in here. I don't know. I could be wrong. I feel like Amelia is smart enough to know not to do something like that before decision day, but I don't know.
So that is it for this video. Stay tuned as we drop the rest of the videos and the rest of the couples.
If you haven't done so already, make sure you join the B&B fam. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so that you get post notifications. Hit that like button. Help us out. Help us grow. And hop in the comments. Let us know, guys. Look, it's decision time. Let us know who you think's going to stay together, who's not. Let us know what you thought about this episode.
Right.
Let's chop it up. We got a lot to talk about. Until next time, we'll see you guys.